V for victor's mindset, not a victim's mindset. This is a victim's mindset. This is a victim's mindset. Victor's mindset. You wanted to handle anything and move forward and become an unstoppable force of power. You don't fall in love with the systems. You fall in love with your destination. A lot of people, when they experience setbacks, failures, adversities, their shoulders go down, their tonality goes down, they're somewhere. You are a business person, entrepreneur, who's got challenges, setbacks, failures, adversities caused because of the VUCA world that is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. When the market tends to become uncertain, ambiguous, what happens? Businesses face losses. A business person, an entrepreneur, experiences adversity, failures. And when this happens, they get into what I call the emotional spectrum. Now you see, there is one side of the spectrum that a few entrepreneurs and business people experience that is called low self-esteem, low confidence, and super self-worthlessness. The moment you face a failure and adversity, the mind goes, oh my God, I've lost it. I don't see any certainty in the market. It's very uncertain. It's become way too complex, right? And it's ambiguous and it's volatile, the market. And hence, I don't see light at the end of the tunnel. I have lost my game. And then you start losing your confidence. Like it is said, the VUCA world can push you down to the ground and keep you there if you let it. And a lot of people, when they get into this zone, the ego inside these people does not allow them to be in the zone because they're feeling bad now. The people looking at them, people maybe who validate them, people who used to look upon them, now they've started looking down at them. Maybe, your relatives make you feel uncomfortable. Your friends question your authority because you are experiencing a setback or maybe a failure. Or maybe you just hallucinate that people are going against you. And when all this happens, the ego inside you, right, it doesn't keep quiet. What does it do? It springs you towards the other side of the spectrum. What is on the other side of the spectrum? People tend to become arrogant, indifferent, and they develop this super ego as big as the Himalayas, right? And when you are here, my friend, the moment you go from feeling low about yourself, right? And now the ego needs to protect you no matter what, protect itself no matter what. It propels you, pushes you towards the other end of the spectrum. Now you become arrogant. Now you're indifferent. You're like close to new opportunities. You do not want to even, listen to your well-wishers because that is the zone that you get into. You are totally close to new opportunities. And this zone will kill your network. And you will isolate yourself. And if at all there are people around you, those will be those sycophants. People who are there because they need something from you. They need to get something out of you. Not because they care for you, not because they love you. Right? This is a danger zone. Now, how do you handle this zone? What is the solution? You see, you're here. Okay, the VUCA world pushed you here, you're here. The solution is you should know that you are operating from one of these extremes here. And if at all you're operating, you need to come to the middle of this spectrum. And the VUCA that pulled you down is the same VUCA that can pull you out of your problems. Now, this VUCA doesn't stand for volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. In fact, it stands for V for victor's mindset, not a victim's mindset. This is a victim's mindset. This is a victim's mindset. Victor's mindset. What is it? You where you take charge of your life. You completely understand what is happening. And you for you, you take charge of the situations around you. You empower yourself. And then instead of going down, you stand up to the challenges with confidence. You develop this amazing feeling inside you about your abilities to handle anything and move forward and become an unstoppable force of power. That is your C, being confident, supremely confident, the feeling inside you that you can do it no matter what. You ain't gonna go down. That is a feeling. And then A is aliveness. You've got to be alive. A lot of people, when they experience setbacks, failures, adversities, their shoulders go down, their tonality goes down, they're somewhere, they don't work on themselves, their diet, their diet is filled with food that is not good for their body. Maybe they consume things that they're not supposed to consume. They don't sleep properly. They don't take care of themselves. They are dead already and they're just waiting to be buried. Now you play the game in a different manner. You become alive. You experience aliveness and move towards your goals. And you learn the things that would help you stay strong, that would help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve. You let go of the things that did not work. You don't fall in love with the systems. You fall in love with your destination. And you keep changing your systems till you achieve your destination. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Take charge, and I will see you in another video.